I hit the spot. Now, before most of you actually judge me on vaping, I would like to go ahead and say real quick to those that would probably troll about that. Number one, I'm not doing it to look cool. I do it because I have a lot of stress continuously, and I have allergies, especially when it comes to mucus. And there's no nicotine in it, so I mean, I could quit cold turkey right now, but I like it. I do. I like it. So, bug off. The main question: why so depressed? Or to ask properly, why are you so depressed? I'm gonna give this as much of a short story as I possibly can make it, or make it out to be exact. First and foremost, throughout most of my childhood, I was bullied, which would lead to a great amount of depression. But then the question wouldn't be, did bullying depress me? It wasn't the bullying that really depressed me, it was the effect that depressed me. Who was there to help me out when I needed them the most? And no one really helped me out through it except my parents. And most of the time I knew that they were really tired of coming to the schools and just telling the officials off by saying, you know, why do you let this happen? They're always coming up with some kind of lame excuse saying we're trying to prevent it. The way that I had sought it out to be was people, how to say this appropriately. I guess there really is no other appropriate way to say this, so this is going to be the first time on a video that I'm not going to use the censor button or censor filter at all. People are just assholes in general. I could never understand why people were so mean, so hostile towards another person. I'm guessing it was because of the way that they were brought up in their childhood days. I don't know. But I used to be depressed a lot as a kid. Every now and then I do get depressed. Sometimes the depressed will lead to stress and anxiety. But other than that, I really don't get depressed very often at all. Sometimes I don't let depression get the best of me. I usually control it, but I'm going to go ahead and say this just to save your all's time and to save my own breath. There's a saying that comedians or funny people use depression within their own pain and turn it into a comic relief for others to laugh at, even though it's not supposed to be funny at all. And they do that to not only make themselves feel better, but they do it to bring joy and laughter. To you all, I may or may not be funny, but to some other people that I do know, I'm very hysterical. I don't mean hysterical as in the bad part. I mean hysterical as, haha, funny. Maybe that was a wrong way to put it. Maybe I'm very funny. Let's just go with very funny. That other one didn't really make a lot of sense to me, or maybe it did. I don't know, but I'm just gonna go with that anyway. To some people, I'm very funny, and the thing that never really bothers me is when people laugh at the jokes that I make from my own pain. I'm not going to say what my pain is, just simply because to me it's just personal. But the form of stress that I get, I usually turn into something productive. Like when I play a game or I try to make people laugh. I do that to avoid the stress, I do that to avoid the pain, and I do that to avoid depression. But if it wasn't for the people that I know, I probably would be a lot worse off than what I am now. But I really want to thank most of you that do watch my videos. I really want to thank you all for allowing me to share my comfort with you all. Even if I'm in my worst day possible and I'm still making a video, still want to thank you all very much. Another thing that I would like to address off before I let you all go is I have noticed recently, I think it was last year, I had made 2 videos on a couple of artists' albums. I think it was a track listing, and some people were just rude. Some people were negative about it, but I was very uncannily sarcastic about their comments by saying thank you. And I do that because I want to avoid emotion. I want to avoid stress and depression and anxiety and anything else that could be relative towards pain like that or agony. So, if you must know, that is why I am usually depressed. I'm not depressed all the time, but when it catches up to me, I can be. So, I just thought I'd go ahead and share that with you all. So, until then, I will see you all hopefully in the next video. Until then, take care, YouTube.